Just imagine, you're drinking coffee in the middle of a megacity when suddenly the sky is cut by the silhouette of a plane that shouldn't exist. Earlier this year, the US conducted a secret test of the newest fighter that is reshaping our ideas about air combat. Eyewitnesses claim they saw it over Nevada, near the famous Area 51 base. We are not talking about an upgrade of an old aircraft, but about a completely new generation of combat platform. The F-47. It looks like it stepped out of a science fiction movie screen. But this is not cinema. This is the future, and it has already begun. Behind the closed doors of the Pentagon, a decision that changes the balance of power in the sky. Top-secret classified documents, discussions held only among a small circle of the highest officials. And now, confirmation. Washington has given the green light to create an entirely new combat fleet. Not a dozen, not 100, but a production run that shocks even military analysts. Over 500 F-47s are planned for production. Yes, you heard that right, 500. And all of this by the personal order of President Trump, who decided that America must not only have air superiority, but total aerial hegemony. Today we will lift the veil on what makes the F-47 so unique that it is already being called a weapon of the future. What is its top speed? How far can it operate without refueling? Which engineering solutions turn it into a true ghost of the sky? And, most importantly, exactly when this fighter will officially enter service. Officially, the U.S. Air Force selected the F-47 as its new key sixth-generation fighter. In March 2025, they signed a contract with Boeing under the Next Generation Air Dominance (NGAD) program. President Donald Trump has already declared that this is, by his order, a step toward creating the world's first invincible aircraft. The technical characteristics of the F-47 are a combination of official data and leaks that have already become the subject of heated debate among experts. And even with all the secrecy surrounding the program, one can form a fairly clear picture. This is not just a fighter, but a deeply integrated combat ecosystem. According to available data, the F-47 is capable of accelerating to speeds in excess of Mach 2. That is, over 1,250 miles per hour, and in peak regimes even up to Mach 2.3. This makes it one of the fastest aircraft in the world after the legendary F-15EX, but with a much higher level of stealth technology. Two next-generation engines from Pratt & Whitney, the XA-101, with a variable cycle system allow not only supersonic speeds without afterburner, but also fuel savings during long missions. The combat radius of the F-47 is estimated to exceed 1,000 nautical miles, almost twice that of the F-22. This means the aircraft can operate far beyond the traditional airspace of the US or its allies, carrying out deep penetration missions even in areas saturated with enemy air defenses. The increased range is provided not only by the new engines, but also by enlarged internal fuel tanks and the ability to refuel in flight via a modern boom and drogue hybrid system. The F-47 is the heart of the new family of systems architecture. It does not operate alone, but is accompanied by a group of unmanned winged partners, collaborative combat aircraft. According to preliminary information, the F-47 will operate in conjunction with Boeing MQ-28 Ghostbat, a strike reconnaissance drone developed jointly with Australia, which functions as an autonomous offshoot of the F-47. Kratos XQ-58 Valkyrie, a low-observable kamikaze drone for attacks on enemy targets or for breaching air defenses. Anduril Fury, a cutting-edge, high-speed interceptor unmanned aerial vehicle for escorting the F-47 on high-risk missions. These platforms will operate in full synchronization, exchanging data through the Skyborg AI networked combat system, which allows a single crewed aircraft to control a group of unmanned vehicles as a single combat swarm. The F-47 itself serves as the command center, the true brain of the operation. Most of the aircraft's external features remain classified, but from what is known, the fuselage shape, broken contours with minimal reflective angles, a hybrid between the B-21 Raider and the F-22 Raptor. Materials, carbon nanostructure-based composites that scatter radar waves and withstand extremely high temperatures. Internal weapon bays, fully enclosed, capable of carrying AIM-260 JTM missiles, SDB-2 small-diameter bombs, and long-range, high-precision air-to-air missiles. The cooling system is integrated into the skin, allowing the aircraft to avoid a thermal signature, making it almost impossible to detect with infrared sensors. The F-47 operates in full synergy with the Joint All-Domain Command and Control Network, a unified platform connecting U.S. land, sea, air, and space systems into a single information stream. The pilot's cockpit features an augmented reality interface that provides a 360-degree view of the battlefield, while the onboard AI analyzes data from satellites, drones, and ground sensors in real time. It has been officially confirmed that the F-47 will replace the F-22 Raptor and become the primary U.S. air superiority aircraft. The news about the F-47's preparation instantly shook both U.S. allies and opponents. NATO received it as a new guarantee for the security of European skies, while Japan and Australia saw it as confirmation that U.S. air power is ready to deter any Chinese threat in the Pacific region. China, for its part, has already stepped up development of its own next-generation fighter, the J-36, and Russia is rushing to improve the Su-57, which now appears outdated against the F-47 concept. Everyone understands, once this aircraft takes to the air, the technological race will reach a completely new level. Among Americans, the F-47 has already earned the nickname Phantom of the Future. Some see it as a symbol of the rebirth of American engineering might. Others see it as proof that the United States is returning to an era of unquestioned dominance in the sky. Videos of the Nevada tests have gathered millions of views on social media, and more, people believe the F-47 will be to the 21st century what the F-22 Raptor once was. Preliminary estimates put the cost of a single F-47 at more than $300 million, and the full production program at over $120 billion. This is the most expensive aviation project in history, but the Pentagon is convinced the outcome will be worth it. After all, this is not just another aircraft, but an entire era of U.S. air dominance. And 2028 will mark the beginning of this new era. The world will hold its breath when the F-47 lifts off the runway for the first time, and nothing will be the same again.